All right, here we are at 24 Rylin. Again, it's a couple of turns in from the main street, so nice quiet road, nice neighborhood. Does look like you have a little bit of an easement here. This isn't a vacant lot because there is a canal that goes through on the far side here, but it's a good distance from the home. But you do have this green space that will not be developed to kind of give you a little bit more privacy on that side of the house. But there is a canal over here. Moving back towards the house, pretty nice sized yard here. It is not fully fenced in, but it does look like most of the neighbors have fence, so it shouldn't take much to get it all enclosed. I am not a roofer, but the roof looks pretty nice. I have not seen any documentation on the age of the roof, but it looks to be in really good condition. The house itself, it seems to be a little bit better maintained. I have the garage door open because there's no light in there otherwise. We'll come back to see that in just a moment. Coming around here, pebble stone rocks and the landscaping there. Garden bed, you could do all sorts of different stuff with that. And then this is the other side of the house. Again, you just have to do a little bit of fencing over on this side. You could even bring it all the way forward up to the front edge of the house here if you were so inclined. You do have a little bit of a covered sitting area out here on the front. Enough to have a couple of chairs, maybe a little bistro table. Nice big windows that open up onto the inside. And as we come in, this I'm guessing would probably be your formal dining. You've got nice tray ceilings with the chandelier there. And then this is your main living space. You do have an eat-in kitchen, so if you wanted to make this a sitting area, you could do that easy enough. You've got a little display window here, and then that looks over the sink into the kitchen. We'll check that out in a second. Your main living space also have the tray ceiling and big slider that opens up into the patio there. We do have another split floor plan, so your guest rooms are right off the main entrance to the right with the guest bath, and then the primary suites back over here and garage over there. This house seems to be a little bit more have a little bit more continuity to it as far as the flooring and the decor. The last house, it seems to be a little bit more broken up. They have a lot of different architectural features, a lot of different hardware. Looks like it was kind of pieced together. It was done nicely, but there's a lot of different things going on there. So here we have our two guest rooms. Pretty straightforward. Couldn't get the light on here. I'm guessing this was a kid's room at some point. It's a very colorful fan, pretty small, but that's a quick fix. Nice size room, and pretty straightforward on the closet space. Then you have the bathroom separating the two. Very well appointed, lots of light. Nice and clean, seems very well maintained. Nice flooring throughout. This is guest room number 2. We're now looking over the screened in patio on the back side of the house through that window. And again, your closet for this bedroom, pretty straightforward. And then as we go back out, you do have a linen closet here. Nice extra storage. And we're back out in the main living space. You have your sliders out to the patio. We'll check that out in a second. Some nice big windows letting in lots of natural light. You have your pass-through window here into the kitchen. That would be, like I said, formal dining, or you could use it as another sitting area. And that's the entry there. Over here we have the garage and laundry. We'll check that out in a second. Moving on through here, this is your kitchen space. Nice big windows, one looking over the screened-in patio and one looking over the backyard. And then this is your kitchen space. It's actually a pretty good size. It seems like you have lots of storage. You actually have a pantry space here. So plenty of storage here. So if you wanted to open this side up, maybe take off this upper section here, I can't make any promises, but you could probably do that. You'd lose a couple of cabinets, but you do have storage with the pantry. And that would open up that to the whole rest of the area. Like I said, a little bit more continuity here. All the appliances kind of match. There is no microwave, but you could probably do that easy enough. Or you could get a countertop one. Cabinets aren't bad, they're just a little bit dated. But might want to replace those for your taste. Up here we have the laundry room. It's a completely separate laundry room. You even have a window, gives you lots of light, and you have an extra linen closet in here as well. So nice space for the laundry room. And then right off that you have the garage. You have an epoxy floor here, which is nice, easy to maintain, easy to clean. You have your utilities, water heater and air handler. They are fairly new. I think this is fairly new. The air handler is 2016. The water heater, I think, is original. I haven't seen an actual date on it, but I did see the serial number. Typically, the second two numbers are the year. It says 03. So I'm gonna just guess that that is probably original to the house. Might need to be replaced sometime soon. Again, we do have a lot of the same architectural features with the arched ceilings, the curved corners, gives it a really nice soft feel. And again, very nice and clean and crisp. As we walk into the primary, you immediately have the primary closet here, walk-in closet with mirrored sliders. So you have a sliding door for the closet. This is your only closet, but it is fairly sizable. Nice high ceiling, so you have good storage. And fairly sized primary bedroom. I wouldn't say very big. I wouldn't say it's too small. This is pretty nice. You could get away with a king size bed, I think. And you're looking out over the backyard from the primary bedroom. And then turning back, you're looking back towards the main part of the house. The closet is right there. And then we have the primary bath. You have dual vanities, nice lighting, garden soaking tub, nice big walk-in shower, and your toilet. Again, you have high ceilings. It gives it a great sense of space. You have a nice privacy window, frosted marble glass. So lets in light, but nobody can see in. You can't see out. And we'll come back through. We'll check out that patio. We'll go one big lap through. Again, looking back towards the kitchen. That's your laundry room. The entry with the dining. Your main living space. And now we come out to the patio. Sliding glass door, it actually opens very nicely, slides very well, and you have a good space out here. Plenty of space for a table, chairs, and a couple extra chairs, maybe some chase lounges, what have you. That's going to be opening up into the breakfast nook. This all opens up, the windows and sliding glass door open up to the main living space, and that is your second guest room there. And again, over here, neighbors have fence for most of the part. If you wanted to enclose it, you could just do it right here, or like I said, you could take it all the way up to the front of the house, I believe, as far as the county code goes. And then that goes and connects all the way in the back. There is a little bit of a gap underneath the fence, so I'll check that out closer in just a second. And obviously ends there, so you would end up having to fence off the other side. Let's go check out the yard. We've got a couple of pavers here right off the patio. All right, so here we are on the back patio. Just came out from the screen door. You've got a couple of pavers here. And then as we move over to this side, again, you can see neighbor's fence ends a little bit short, but I believe you are allowed to fence up to the front of the house. It's a good sized yard. As we come back here, I'll show you what I was talking about earlier. The fence doesn't quite go all the way down. So if you got little dogs, they might be able to squeeze through that. Or if they're diggers, they can probably get through pretty easily. There are a variety of different options you can do to remedy that. Just put some chicken wire down or something. And then again, coming over to this side, this is not a vacant lot. There is a canal here. I know you said you're a little concerned about being close to a water source, but it, I mean, as you can see right now, water is very low. Big canal. I'd be very surprised if you have any sort of intrusion issues, even in the biggest of storms. Don't quote me on that, though. This is Florida. Even if you're not next to a water source, you always run the potential of having some sort of flooding. And coming back around towards the front of the house. Again, you could fence this side in easy enough as well. So that should do it for 24 rylin. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm not sure if I said that there is a well pump here and an irrigation timer. So that's always nice to have so that you're not paying to use city water. All right.